Right, so hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to be streaming some Stalker Anomaly with the Warfare mod. Right. So basically, Anomaly is kind of like Call of Chernobyl. It's one of those massive sort of separate built versions of the thing. And it's got all the other add-ons installed with it. So I've got the Warfare 1 installed, which is like the faction war one basically. I'm playing that at the moment, actually comes installed with the game. So I'm playing as a military. But this is quite sort of hardcore even on the easier settings compared to normal Stalker in terms of how much damage bullets do, how bad bleeding is, that kind of stuff. Just being careful because there's some Stalkers up there. There's one. Alright, sophistry anyway.
На, получи!
Oh no. So I'm going up there. There we go. How does the brightness look? Because sometimes when I stream stuff like this it looks too dark, but that doesn't look too bad. It's yeah, similar brightness to on screen, a little bit darker, but I am in a building at the moment. I've already streamed most of those, so I'm not going to keep streaming games I've already played over and over. Well, I'm going to just turn the VSync off, because the issue I'm having at the moment with this is that although my PC can obviously run this at a really high frame rate because VSync's on and then OBS is streaming it, it's actually making the FPS quite low. Or if I turn VSync off, if it goes into the hundreds, and then it knocks 20 FPS off, it doesn't really matter, does it? There we go, 100 FPS, 126, that's better. As I've already said, there's nothing I can do about the darkness. Turn the brightness up off on your screen or don't watch the stream, basically. Don't want to sound like a dick, but it's Stalker, it's not a bright game. Yeah, on my screen it does look a bit brighter than my mobile stream, but not by much. I'm getting an ever little bit of micro stuttering, which is really irritating to aim with. I don't know if that's visible on the stream, but it's actually quite annoying when you're trying to aim. I assume it's because OBS is like doing writing to disk as it streams. Downloading mods for Stalker isn't hard, I don't know why you gave up. You literally edit your game data folder, tell it to use mod files, not the default game files, done. That's it. Lots of mods aren't compatible with each other, so if you try to install shitloads of mods on top of shitloads of mods, then yeah, you're going to cause the game to crash, but Stalker is one of the easiest games to mod. Literally full stop, because you just drop the game data file into the game data folder of Stalker. Right, my guy's hungry, I'll eat some bread. Right, are we capturing? Ah, we've captured this, good. Right, what I'm going to do now then is go back to Agriprom and get the mechanic to upgrade my gear. How does the... Oh, the AEK is better than that AK. Right, okay. Unload, detach scope. Let's have that there, put the scope on the AEK, and we'll use the AEK. Good. Yeah, I'm definitely getting stuttering I never normally get. And again, my frame rate's in the 160s, so it's definitely not the frame rate. I think it must be OBS, as it records and streams at the same time, kind of thing. Stalker 2 is meant to be coming out in a year or two, but whether or not that will be any good, who knows, because obviously a lot of the original developers aren't involved in it anymore. How much am I carrying? 55. I can afford to steal his suit then.
Спрячь оружие. Чего тебе?
I'm just going to sell him some of my useless crap to reduce the weight down a bit in my inventory. Buy this. Oh, well, that's fine. I'm just selling a lot of this stuff to get rid of it, really, so it's not weighing me down as much. Because other than the 545 rounds for that and the Tokarev rounds for PPSH, I don't really need much. I just need to generate some money to oh, does that open those psychic things? Better run. I don't know how close that was to me, but there's like one of the anomalies in this where it kind of is like a weird bolt of light from the sky that just hits the spot if you hear it. Yeah, I'm doing it this early kill strike because for people in Australia and that, it's often too late for them to watch the streams in the evening. UK time. What's that? You don't have to emulate the old Stalker games. They're just PC releases. They work on any PC. They even work on Windows 10 despite how shit Windows 10 is. I might have to just check in a moment Steam isn't trying to download or something in the background which is causing the stuttering, I don't know. Stalker Clear Sky is alright, a lot of people don't like it. I replayed through it recently. The main issue with Clear Sky is that they never got the faction war system in the game working properly. So it's kind of billed as one of the big game features, it just doesn't work. And it's annoying because I want it to work, it just doesn't. Where, you know, like NPCs won't try and capture certain objectives and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, I'm running this in DirectX 9. My PC can handle it in DirectX 11 totally fleshed out. However, DX11 games seem to crash more often, so I really don't want to stream something that's going to crash. This stuttering is really annoying me, but sadly I don't think there's much I can do about it. Call of Pripyat's probably the best Stalker game out of the box in terms of how well it works. Shadow of Chernobyl is a lot of people's favourites, but overall I do think Call of Pripyat is probably the best one. Because the thing is with Call of Pripyat, you don't need mods to actually play it. It works fine as a released game as of itself, with its own patches. And I'm just going to check the stuttering, just give me a second. Is Steam downloading? No, it's not. That's annoying. I don't know why. You've got this horrible stuttering coming from Stalker then. But not much I can do about it, I'm afraid. Again, it's not normally there. It's something to do with OBS streaming it causing the problems. But I don't know how visible it is on the stream. It just annoys me that, again, you can end up getting a really good gaming PC that ultimately trounces the specs the game needs, and still not be able to play Stalker properly on the stream because it's Stalker. But yeah, the reason I like Call of Pripyat, the side quests are actually good in it, other than go here, shoot a mutant, come back. It has 3 kind of big maps rather than lots of little maps with loading screens everywhere. And the end of the game doesn't turn into Call of Duty like Shadow of Chernobyl and Clear Sky do, which is what ruins those games. I still like them, but it's just, again, the end of Clear Sky and Shadow of Chernobyl are massive letdowns when it's essentially quick save. Go around the corner, bam, 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 hope you didn't get shot, quick save, bam, 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 oh you died, F9, quick save. You know, it's just that repeated over and over. So how's the military doing at the moment in terms of taking over the map? So we've got most of Agroprom, we've got a bit of the swamps, we've got most of the cordon by the look of it, most of the garbage. Monolith are obviously doing well in the north, but I don't have to worry about them yet because they'll start colliding with the mercenaries before they have to get to us. You can alter the spawn settings, it depends what you want to do with them. There's a thing called online exclusion radius, which is how it spawns AI. The higher you put that number, the further they spawn away from the player. This stuttering is really annoying me now. And again, the frame rate is really high and I can't work out what it is because nothing's downloading other than OBS running to stream it, which is on a different SSD than Stalker. Oh well. As I said, there's nothing I can do, it's just fucking irritating that I've got a really, really high-spec PC now, but of course Stalker still runs like, whatever. Where's he gone? Fuck's sake. He's not manning his thing. Right, let's sleep for an hour and see if he's back at his post. What do you mean, can I push the NPC? Oh, NCP is in... What? As in the Chernobyl nuclear power plant? Or NPCs as in the AI? What do you mean? There you go, that guy's back. Good. Stutter, stutter, stutter. What is it with the stuttering? Let me put VSync back off, because this is the weird thing, is that with VSync on, the stuttering wasn't as bad, even though the frame rate ended up being lower, because it obviously wouldn't. So maybe it's like overloading the... Let's just try vertical sync without frequency 60 Hz, see what that does. Are we getting stuttering? It's not as bad if we are. Okay. What can that do? Can it do the same things as the repair tool? Oh, it can disassemble. That's good. I'll keep that then. Okay, how much would it be to get the AEK fully repaired? 29 grand and I have 26, typical. Well, you can walk into them. How much is it to get the suit repaired? Definitely can't afford that. PPSH. I can get that repaired, but that won't leave me much money, but fine, let's get a fully functioning PPSH. There we go. My guy's hungry again, what have I got to eat? Chocolate protein bar, sure, why not? What are they looking at? Oh, it sounds like it's kicking off. Is the trader still in here? It's still stuttering. Right, let's put the V-Sync back on then. Or frequency 60 Hz, whichever was the other one. Tell you what, let's switch these actually. Video. Advanced. Right, let's flick them the other way around. That's cool, Avon. What's different about your new case and your old case? Right, I'm still getting like really high hundreds frame rate, but again it's still stuttering. Right, let's put them both back on. You just can't win, can you, Stalker? There's one thing that might fix it, and I don't know if it would, but I'd have to close the game and reopen it, so I can't do it on the stream, unfortunately, and it's to disable a type of CPU support that this version of Stalker has on it. That's meant to make it more compatible with systems, but it probably does the opposite. That's a good point, Peach. I'm going to do some exercise later. I'll just do some weights with the kettlebells, but yeah, I'll try. I'll just be careful with my back. But yeah, I'll definitely try and do some weightlifting. Stutter, 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 despite the frame rate. Oh, yeah, shit, there's a guy there. Or are they attacking from maybe the swamps? Assume the swamps. Is there there's electric anomalies in here at the moment? Oh yeah, it is there, never mind. Alright as well, Richard. I think I've got a bit of a cough at the moment, but it's not too bad. Oh shit! Oh shit! The gun's jammed. Saying I've got no PPSH. Oh shit! I fired loads of PPSH ammo. Never mind. I'm already using the mods Kill Strike, unless you're talking to somebody else. This isn't normal Stalker, as the video says, it's Stalker Anomaly, which is like a free roam thing like Call of Chernobyl. Unless you're talking to somebody else. Nobody else there now. Right, I'm going to go to the trader and buy a load of ammo for my PPSH, because it looks like I've not got any Tokarev rounds left, which is typical.
Чего тебе?
Where's the actual proper trader? Yeah, let me trade with you then, please. Oh, so he's become a trader, because the old guy was called Spooner, but now maybe he's dead. What do they call this mask then? EO20 PBF. It's not a real mask, sadly. Just so you know. Let's get rid of all those pistol rounds that I can't use. What's this thing? Oh, that's worth a lot. Good. Sell. Shotgun ammo I don't need because it's for shotguns. I'm not got a shotgun. Pack of old meat, don't need that. Sell those as well. Right, does he have Tokarev ammo for sale? Because that's what I really need, Tokarev ammo. Oh good, he does. Right. That would cost me 12 grand for all that Tokarev ammo, but there's no point, sorry, not buying it, because it's one of the few guns that I've got that works properly. Alright, Mike, I did send you a message on Twitter just before I started streaming this that I'd be streaming it, but there we go. Annoyingly, despite the fact it normally runs fine, as soon as I start streaming this, it's stuttering a bit, even though my frame rate's often in the stream been going up to like 150 FPS, it's just got a bit of stutter, which is annoying. I am playing the Russian version of this. I mean, the text when you speak to people is in English, but listen, if he speaks to me, if he says anything, come on. No, he's not. If you've not been listening, every NPC talks in Russian in this. They do not talk to me in English. They don't go, "Hi, Stalker," or anything like that, like normal stuff in Stalker. They all go, you know... Oh, there's a clear sky guy. Right, let's nail him. Look, he's trying to sneak up on my military friend. Oh, shit. That didn't ambush very well, did it, with that PPSH? I'll put the PPSH on semi, why not? Just so I've got a 71 round Tokarev shooting gun. What's in the guns? I can be proper World War II Soviet now, with my PPSH and a Moss in the Gant. What's he got? Russian chocolate, why not? Let's take these things. Actually, I'm going to go see the commander, because sometimes he has missions to kill a load of people from a certain faction. It takes him first aid, I'm bleeding out. And like tear their patches off and give them the patches for a load of money. And because I've got a load of patches already in my inventory, I can throw in stalkers. That might be. I mean, Peach, in theory, you can do something fairly similar to a deadlift if you're cocking a crossbow. I know it's not exactly the same, but it's kind of the same muscle groups for hand spanning a crossbow than it is to deadlift, especially if it's crossbow with quite a long power stroke, like how high you need to lift the string. So yeah, apologies for the stuttering. What I'm going to do when this stream ends is I'm going to try and relaunch the game with the CPU support thing turned off, because I think that's probably what's done it, but... Bandit faction pack. Oh, let's do the capture one for clear sky, because I'm going to go to the swamps anyway, so I can help with the assault on the swamps. Anything in there? Oh, did I repair my bayonet? That's the point. Oh, my knife. Let me get the trader to repair that if I've got enough money to do it. And I'll just see if any of these random NPCs want to buy my shit. Right, can you stop walking into me?
Yes.
There we go. Alright, do you want to buy Moss in the Gant? There we go, 177 rubles. Buy this. Yeah, I'll sell them all the ammo that's not high grade AK ammo. There we go, do you want some old boots? 86 rubles, what a deal. My Tokarev rounds are those, aren't they? So you can have all the other pistol rounds I've got. Have those as well. There you go, not much money, but it's reduced my carry weight quite a bit. There we go. Yeah, I just wish I could fix this frame rate, but the problem is I don't want to stop streaming this and then try and turn the thing off in case I get loads of problems starting the game again, and it might YouTube, knowing YouTube. If I stop a stream and then restart the stream, it'll probably just not send a notification to anybody at all. So apologies for the stuttering, but there's not much I can really do about it without restarting the game, I think, at this point. If I look at the ground, does it still stutter? But again, it doesn't seem to be tied with the frame rate, does it? It's like it's loading little bits in and that's causing the stuttering. That was the one I killed, wasn't it? And took the Moss in the Gant from. So which is the territory we have to capture? The actual Clear Sky base, okay. So we need to wipe out Clear Sky for my command. Oh, the game crashed anyway, so I'll tell you what, as the game crashed, I'll carry on streaming. Although it's really hard to click that cross there, look. And then what I'll do is I'll turn that thing off that was causing the problem. That I think was causing the problem anyway, because that would fix the issue. So what we need to do is support for AEVX CPU. Turn that off. Well, I should have clicked save settings, actually. And now it's going to come up with this error that I have to just basically keep repeating over and over and over again until it decides to launch out the error, because Stalker is Stalker. Actually, let me just turn the shadow map down, see if that makes a difference. Right, so all I'm going to have to do at the moment is just keep relaunching the game over and over till it works, because sadly Stalker Anomaly has this fault with it. And the only fix is to literally just keep relaunching the game till it works. I'll try changing the shadow map now and again as I click between them, because sometimes that seems to make it work faster, but it's a known fault because it's coming up with the same fucking error every time. It annoys me like how I can play this for 5 hours or something during the night. No issues. As soon as you go to stream it, crash, 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 stutter, stutter, stutter. There we go, it's worked. Now let's see if the frame rate works better. There we go, right. Is the stuttering still going on? Doesn't seem as bad. No, the stuttering's still there, for fuck's sakes, it's not even that AVX CPU thing. Who knows? Oh, it's set to top chat. My apologies. If people are chatting, I might not have seen their messages. I don't know if I have missed any, but I set it to live chat now, not top chat on the stream. Let's go on. I'm definitely going to have to turn VSync off, because the issue is the frame rate keeps dropping horribly because Stalker is Stalker. So yeah, let's put the VSync things totally off again. Alright, at least we'll get a good frame rate now, because the game's not being capped at 60 FPS. Should start going quite high in a minute. Potentially, anyway, it's 48 at the moment. 50, should be technically going to sort of 150 odd FPS.
Оружие за спину.
Oh shit. Oh no, I'm out of bandages as well, so I have to sacrifice first aid kits for, where did that shot come from? Is that the guy up there? Is it over there? It says there's a clear sky thing over there. I can't see anyone. Wait. Oh wait, yeah, there we go. Oh shit, it keeps jamming because I haven't got one in good condition. Oh, PPSH now. There we go. That's him finished. Right, let's go over there and see if he had any good loot. There's not much going on in the chat at the moment, is there? You know, I'd happily respond to people if you wanted to chat with me, but nobody's talking to me. Oh. There we go. Sawn off, don't really need that. Has he got some Tocker rounds there? Let's see. Yep, give me the Tocker rounds. Thank you. Oh, is there a wounded clear sky guy? Oh yeah, look. Oh, I missed at that range. Oh, more Tokarev rounds. Excellent. That's what I want, Tokarev rounds. They're old, I don't want old ones. Right, brilliant. More ammo for me. Let's do a save. Ah, that's right, Mike. Might have meant to be in the tracer, I don't know, Peach. What do you mean the knife mod? This is, apparently this particular knife is Soviet combat knife. You also get the AK bayonets as knives in this, but this is a slightly better knife, I think. I don't know what the major differences are, but can I capture this point? Or do I have to capture a supporting point to get this point? I might change the AK to semi rather than auto, because that way I can probably get off a few accurate shots more easily. Might as well take over the burnt farm stuff. Have they already got the machine yard? Where's the machine yard? Oh, it's there, yeah, they've got that. That's really good, Peach, if you're getting stronger doing that sort of stuff. Yeah, I'll definitely do a bit of exercise later. Oh, more Tokarev ammo. Excellent. That's what I want. Tokarev ammo for my Tokarev. I like PPSH, but...
Не спать, осмотреться. Оружие опусти. Братик. Спасибо, вытащил. Спрячь оружие. Оружие опусти.
I can't spare that many first aid kits on the go. Have I even got any first aid kits left? Let's go to the round, it's hard for them to shoot me. First aid kits, first aid kits. Do I have any first aid kits? I've got 2 uses left on my first aid kit. That is a bit worrying, saying that. Oh, there's another dead one. Right, at least they're carrying money on them. That's always useful. I don't know, Peach, with all those things you say that's enough, but I have like 140 gas masks now and I keep still ordering the bloody things. Just because you're like, I could always have another one, I could always have another one, I could always have another one. I'm going to see if a couple of NPCs here actually want to trade, because if they do...
С вопросами, командиру.
I can just sell a load of shit to random NPCs and lighten my load a bit and see if maybe I have any other medkit.
No?
Yeah, let's have a look. Trade. When I've done this stream, I'll probably get my video filmed on the, what's it, gas mask. The Soviet or Russian ROU one. Yeah, that modern Russian one I've got, so not Soviet at all.
Чего тебе?
2 for him. Yeah, Peach, you need to make the newspapers write an article about how scary you are because you own so many bayonets. Stutter, stutter, stutter.
Здоров.
It's probably OBS causing this to stutter, I imagine. Oh good, he's got some money on him. Right, please buy my F1 grenade. Actually, before I sell that, I'll just show it you in first person, because obviously it's the same grenade as the one on my wall now. I've got first mechanics turned off in the options, because it's bad enough managing food, I don't have to manage water and everything else as well. What's this? Compression bag. I'll just sell that, and no need for it. I really want to get an SLR bayonet at some point, but sadly a lot of the SLR bayonets in the UK go for like £100, despite the fact they're just a cheapo bayonet. Yeah, it does annoy me that in the UK, some bayonets you can buy are really, really cheap for what they are, like very good high quality bayonets, and SLR bayonets are just very, very generic bayonets, and they end up costing like £100. And again, it's just because, oh, it's for the SLR, which is a British rifle. You want to be patriotic, don't you, and buy an SLR bayonet. It's like, I'd love one to put on my SLR, but I'm not going to pay £100 for a bloody low quality bayonet. Let me just make a proper save now. Right, so I want to go down there to the burnt farmstead, burnt hamlet, whatever it is, yeah, and take that over with my military comrades. Oh, this is the RDG5, this one, isn't it? Where's my F1? There it is. Can I swap it? Yeah, there we go. That's the F1, like the Polish ones might want me to. Although, obviously, this is the original Soviet design one, it's actually meant to be the Ukrainian copy of it. Shall we test the grenade out in a moment, if there's a load of defenders in that camp? I guess there is. Right, let's have some grenade fun, shall we? Whee! F1 grenade. Now, I wonder if that got him. Let's throw the second grenade just to be sure. Whee! I'll switch to the PPSH as I can crawl over. I like how I'm crawling but my hands aren't moving. Oh shit, there's a guy there. Alright, where am I getting shot from? Ah, this stuttering is really annoying me. Have I used up all my first aid kits? Oh shit, yes. Is that guy there? Hang on. Yeah, it is, okay. I think there's a guy behind that wood pile. Let me see if he sticks his head back up. I can't see him now. Right, let me just see what this guy's got. shit. Where did they come from? This didn't go very well for me, did it? Especially because I've got no health kits left. I don't want it to auto-save now, I'm about to die. Fuck's sake. Right, let's load a save anyway. Let's see a kill strike if you're off. I'm all the way back here. Fuck's sake. Actually, that wasn't very far at all, was it? This is at least after I sold all my stuff. Yeah, the main issue with buying bayonets in the UK is because eBay doesn't let people sell knives for some stupid reason. It's a lot harder to find places that are actually competitive with surplus selling of bayonets. So basically, yeah, you end up having to pay way more for something like that than you should have to. Who's that there then, firing from that bush? It's going to be friendlies, isn't it? Who's over there? Yeah, I take it as a hostile. A military guy. Right, it says it's a hostile. We also have a military guy. What the fuck's going on? Alright, there's the guy. Right. Oh, stutter. Oh, he's got a military helmet on, that's why.
Прикрой меня, прикрой!
A load of dead goats. So there's a barricade. Oh, shit. save behind this crate. Alright, see you, Mike. I'm only going to be streaming this for probably about an hour or so anyway. How many minutes have I done so far of this stream? Because I know I started after 1 o'clock. But yeah, just because it's stuttering and everything, I won't stream this for ages today, because it's quite frustrating to play while streaming it, just because the frame rate keeps going down. Well, not the frame rate, but the, you know what I mean, anyway, the weird stuttering I'm getting that doesn't normally ever happen.
Оружие за спину.
Once we capture this in 7 minutes. No, this house looks mostly intact, so let's use this one for cover. There's a clear sky guy, I can see really far away. It's really hard with this stuttering to actually kill people at that range, just because like planning the bullet trajectory and everything doesn't quite work when you've got there's still one there. There is, but of course. The jam is I need to find a mechanic to really fix this AK up. Anyway, have we captured this bit yet? No. 4 minutes? Shouldn't take too long, should it? Yeah, that's another one dead, and another one down. Why is it this one I can't ever seem to hit, where he's standing right there next to that telegraph pole? Anyway. Right, have we captured that now? 10 minutes to capture, but we're right here. This might be a suicidal idea to go up here, but let's just see if it gives me any advantage being up the ladder. Yeah, there's one, but with the frame rate it might be quite hard to hit him. Well, not the frame rate, the weird stuttering. Oh yeah, there we go, got him. Your reputation has improved because I just shot somebody with an AK across the map. Auto capturing, there we go, good. Capture this point and don't. You do the thing on this where you select squad, right? Yeah, select squad, move here. That way it definitely shouldn't get uncaptured. Because I'm sitting here and we've got an AI squad that's been ordered to go to this position and stand here. Yeah, there we go, we finally got this objective, good. There's not going to be much more of the stream left, I'm afraid, mate. I might be on another 10 or 15 minutes, but because apparently OBS causes Stalker to stutter horribly while you're filming it, you know, to stream. It's making the game pretty hard to actually play when you're trying to accurately shoot at people at a distance. Ooh, Tokarev rounds. Oh, shit. Where's that anomaly? Right, can I get at these bodies at least without getting sucked into that anomaly? Oh, it's past 12, but it's not in very good condition, is it? What are those things then? What's the point? Right. Oh, who's that over there? Is that friend or foe? Where are they? That's military, isn't it? That's right. Oh! Shit. Randomly got electrocuted. I dropped my gun as well. There you go. Oh, first aid kit. Be good as well when I can actually repair my body armour when I've got enough money to do that as well from the trader. See you, Rich. Yeah, I'll be streaming every day pretty much this week, but not a few games. I like to do webcam streams, to be honest. Right, my weight is very high now, so I need to try and dump a load of stuff. I'll tell you what, a couple of these guns aren't worth very much. I'll dismantle. So let's do it with... Oh, I need a multi-tool to dismantle them, not the Swiss Army knife. That's useful. Right. Where do I now? The sort of picnic graveyard place. Oh, it's very radioactive. We're not far from the church, are we? So I can capture that now. You can head to the cordon quite easily from here, so I might head over to the cordon and sell those stuff to Sidrovich. Condition 11%. I've not actually got the sword uniform, I've got the suits. I'm too overloaded to move. Right, let's just drop some AKs that are in bad condition to free up a load of weight. Seeing if there's anything else that's not really worth much. Drop all the bolts, they're not worth much. Might as well drop the spare helmet. That good, that's got my weight down quite a lot. I'm hungry, so I might as well have something to eat. And funerals. I'll see if I can sell a load of stuff to one of these NPCs over here before I go to trader. Don't walk off when I'm trying to speak. Oh, no, he doesn't want to trade me. Right, let's go capture this church. And then I can go to the, who's that there? Ooh. Ah. Do I still have my grenades? Good idea. Right. It's very difficult with the stuttering, but let's grenade that. Oh, we need the second grenade, I think. Right, hopefully that F1 gone. It'd be nice if I had some reinforcements coming to help me here, but no. I'll tell you what, I can select one of that. Oh, no, the game crashed again. Right, I'll tell you what, that will do for streaming Stalker for now, because as I said, it was very frustrating with all the stuttering, and, you know, whatever. Anyway, I'll do webcam streams the other days this week, I think, because streaming games is still quite frustrating, even on a brand new PC, thanks to Windows 10, and OBS actually, I think, being worse since a lot of updates, not better. But anyway, yep, thanks for watching the people that watched. Apparently I streamed 58 minutes, not a full hour, but there's no point launching Stalker to play another 5 minutes before stopping the stream. So see ya.